Penny and April's magical day. Penny and April were best friends, not just any best friends, but Harry Potter superfans. They had read the books a dozen times, watched the movies until the DVDs were scratched, and could recite every spell faster than Hermione on a caffeine rush. They even had their own traditions. Every Friday afternoon, they'd meet at Penny's house, dressed in their house robes. Penny was a proud Ravenclaw, April a fierce Ravenclaw, and rewatch one of the films with pumpkin juice and chocolate frogs. But today was different. Today was the day. A letter had come. Not a normal letter. No, this one was wax-sealed, yellowed like parchment, and addressed in green ink to Penny Marlin and April Jones. Under the stairs of their favorite bookstore, Maple Street, California, they had found it hidden under a stack of Fantastic Beasts coloring books in their favorite shop, the Enchanted Shelf. At first, they thought it was a prank until the floor beneath them moved, with a flash of gold dust and a sound like a page turning in the wind. The two girls were sucked into the ground. When they opened their eyes, they weren't in Oregon anymore. They stood in the middle of Diagon Alley. Their jaws dropped. Shops sparkled with floating candles, owls hooted overhead, and a little girl pointed at a broom zooming through the air. April grabbed Penny's hand. "Are we dreaming?" Penny blinked. "If we are, don't wake me up." They spent the whole afternoon exploring. They got ice cream from Florian Fortescue's, tried on hats at Madame Mockin's, and accidentally released 3 pygmy puffs in Weasley's. Wizard Wheezer's Fred and George would have been proud. Every so often, a witch or wizard would glance at them and whisper, "The chosen friends." By sunset, they arrived at a small library tucked between flourished blots, and a broom shop. A sign read, "The lost chapter for stories that still want to be written." Inside, a wise-looking witch named Elira told them that every few years, the wizarding world chooses 2 true hearts to visit, and remind people that magic isn't just wands and spells, it's friendship, imagination and loyalty. And Penny and April? They were exactly that. Before they left, Elira gave them each a tiny golden pendant shaped like the Deathly Hallows symbol. "Whenever the real world feels a little too dull," she whispered, "hold this. Magic isn't far away." In a blink, they were back in the Enchanted Shelf. The coloring books were still there. The store was quiet, but in their hands, the pendants glowed softly. And from then on, every Friday, when they watched the films or read the books, they knew it wasn't just a story. It was a memory.